What's going on, guys? I'm Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I cover fashion, fragrance primarily. I get into some grooming as well. Mess with your boy, I'm gonna have you looking good and smelling great. All right. So if you're into that, make sure you show so by hitting subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell icon as well. So when I upload new content, hopefully you get notified. Those of you that subscribe to folks on YouTube know what I mean. Hopefully you get notified. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys. Now, as of late, I've been making a big fuss about fragrances from the brand of Louis Vuitton. So I thought it was time that I just kind of gave you guys a shot of what my Louis Vuitton fragrance collection looks like, and actually kind of rank these Louis Vuitton fragrances in order. I'm not going to say even from what I like most to the least, because I like all of these fragrances. I really, really like all of them, but I did put them in order. All right, so we're going to go from 8 to number 1. I think it'll be fun. So if you want to see how I rank my Louis Vuitton fragrances, then you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into this video. So again, I did rank them just because it's fun to do that. But again, I love all 8 of these fragrances. I want to make that very clear. But there has to be order, so here we go. In the 8th spot, Afternoon Swim. Afternoon Swim. This is a mandarin, bergamot, ambergris, and ginger. Really aquatic fragrance, all right? And I guess I put it here just because, for me, I know people out there can wear stuff whenever they want, wherever they want, but for me, this is a summer fragrance. So it kind of has some restrictions for me when I wear this scent, all right? It's a very aquatic fragrance. It smells like you're sitting poolside somewhere, your favorite vacation destination during the summertime. That's what it smells like. Really light, fresh, citrusy, and aquatic, but it smells phenomenal, as most Louis Vuitton fragrances that I've smelled do. So check it out. This one is called Afternoon Swim. All right, guys, now coming in the 7th spot, I just mentioned this fragrance here recently, but this one is called City of Stars. This is City of Stars. This is blood orange, tiare flower, musk, and this is super duper powdery. All right, I want to say there's probably violet leaves in here and iris, although they don't technically list those notes on the website, but I kind of get both those elements. I've smelled, obviously, both those fragrance notes a lot in fragrances that are powdery. It really smells like I can detect both of those here. But man, this stuff smells absolutely phenomenal. Again, this is a fragrance that you have to love powdery fragrances to really appreciate, but man, just like most of the Louis Vuitton fragrances that are on this list, this is a very attractive fragrance, very mass appealing, high compliment getter. Comes in at the 7th spot. Check out City of Stars. If mass appealing fragrances were a thing in a dictionary, you could just look it up and see nothing but Louis Vuitton fragrances listed right beside it, or pictured right beside it. This one is no different, man. This smells so good, man. This is called Pacific Chill. Pacific Chill. This is mint, basil, fig, and ambrette. This smells so good, man. A lot of these fragrances, I really can't tell you. I can't articulate how good they actually smell. But man, saying that they smell good is an understatement. But that's what I get from most of their fragrances. They are just made that they want everybody that comes into that store to have a hard decision to make when it comes to which fragrance do I want to take home with me today. And I think they were able to accomplish that. This thing just smells great, guys. I love fig. I love the mint up top. Another really fresh, easy to wear, mass appealing fragrance, but definitely one I highly recommend. So check this one out as well, guys. This is called Pacific Chill. All right, now coming in the 5th spot, this one is not as much of a mass appealing fragrance as a lot of the other ones I'm going to talk about. But to me, for a true fragrance connoisseur, this is probably one of the best fragrances in their entire range. And this one is called Nouveau Monde. This is called Nouveau Monde. And this is leather, cacao, caramel, and oud. At its core, man, if you don't like leather, if you don't like oud, this may not be the one for you. But again, as you can tell, this is a lot different from a lot of the other fragrances I've already mentioned on this list. A leather fragrance with oud. I love the caramel in here. The caramel and the cacao give just the right amount of sweetness to this fragrance to, in my opinion, make it wearable for more people. Because I know oud is an acquired taste, and not everybody loves leather. But man, if you're a true frag head, this is the one you need to put your nose on. Because this is a very creative fragrance and I love it. This is called Nouveau Monde. In the fourth spot, another one that's not going to be for everybody, but for my true rose oud lovers out there, this is phenomenal. This is Ombre Nomad. Ombre Nomad is rose oud, raspberry, and incense. Very smoky, very incensey fragrance. All right, very smoky. This is super smoky. I remember when I first got this, my wife and I went to Atlanta. We wore it out and about. I could smell this all night long. It lasts forever on my skin. It is just so well done. Like I said, for the rose oud lovers out there, this is one that I think you really want to put your nose on. But you gotta love smoky oud. From the brand of Louis Vuitton, of course. The fourth spot, Ombre Nomad. All right, guys. Now the number 3 spot goes to actually my first purchase from this brand of Louis Vuitton. This is called Lamon. Lamon is ginger, geranium, rosemary, and ambroxan. So again, very, very mass appealing. Almost designer-esque, honestly, if you ask me. Just no wrong time and place to wear a fragrance like this. Seriously, no time, no place is incorrect for this fragrance. It fits in from casual to dressed up, from wearing it to work to going out and about with friends. Any place, anytime, anywhere. That's what this fragrance is. So the number 3 spot goes to this one. This is Lamon. All right, guys, and coming in the number 2 spot on this list, this one is called Meteor. This is Meteor, and this one is all about Sicilian orange, nutmeg, neroli, and cardamom. Man, this is good. Wow, this is so good, man. And with this one, honestly, this one in the top, Lamon and my number 1. Sometimes I go back and forth in my mind with what's number 1, what's number 2, what's number 3. But this is so good, man. Again, just like I said with Lamon and my number 1, it'll be the same commentary. Just a fragrance that is so good. You can wear it any place, and a lot of times you're going to stand out because these fragrances are very, very, very highly complimented fragrances. Look at how much I've knocked out, man. It just is what it is. A lot of these easier to wear fragrances from Louis Vuitton, I just throw them on all the time because I know I'm going to smell great. And they always get the job done. But number 2 goes to this one. This is Meteor. And I don't think I have to say much. I think you guys know what number 1 is. This thing is ridiculously good. It's imagination. All right, this is citron, neroli, cinnamon, tea, ambroxan. One of the best mass appealing, easy to wear fragrances on the planet. One of the most complimented fragrances for me in my entire collection, and it ain't even close. It is what it is. Imagination. Number 1 fragrance from Louis Vuitton. But that is it, guys. That is my time. How would you rank fragrances that you have from Louis Vuitton in your collection? I would love to hear from you down in the comment section. Again, I just want to kind of give you guys what I have in my collection right now from Louis Vuitton and rank them. It was really fun to do, but again, I do love all 8 of these fragrances. But as always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and sincerely, I appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments out to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you are sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side.